The purpose of this video is to have a look at SEO, otherwise known as search engine optimization. Now, search engines, as you know, is things like Google, Yahoo, and so forth. And what happens is when we look for something, we'll go to a search engine like Google. We will type in something into the Google search bar, and then we will get the results that come up depending on what we are looking for. So, for example, I looked for McDonald's, and immediately, obviously, McDonald's comes up right at the top. Now, McDonald's is an extremely well-known brand. It gets millions of hits a day. It's got billions of customers around the world. And so it's really popular. So therefore, it would get to the top. Now, it really is difficult to get to the top of the search list with regards to a search engine. But by using the correct search keywords, to be able to look for your site, you could possibly get sort of near the top, maybe near the bottom of the first page or so, and you can consider yourself to be doing very well if you can get that right. Now, this kind of thing takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. So when you do these settings, you might not see it overnight. You might not even see it at all. Okay. It just depends on how Google rates you according to its algorithm. All right. So let's quickly go and have a look at the settings. And at the moment, we are on the dashboard as if we've just logged in. Okay. And we now scroll down and we go to where it says settings and then store SEO. And again, it's search engine optimization, right? So we click on store SEO. And please understand, this is not compulsory to do this kind of thing. It just helps you to look more professional and possibly be found on a search engine. Okay. So some very basic information is here for you to be able to fill in. So your SEO title. So really it is the title of your store. You can name it whatever you like if you want. I don't know why we would want to name it something else, but that could be a different situation for you entirely. All right. So in this case here, we have McDonald's. That is the heading. But you might have McDonald's, burgers, fries, and more. Do you notice that they use the keywords burgers, fries? Okay. Quality ingredients. These are keywords that are used when people look up something. Where do I find a burger? We'll look up the word burger. It'll find the word burger in the search and it'll bring McDonald's up. Okay. So those are the search engines we are talking about that we need to tell our SEO to make available. So then the meta description is what you would find just below the McDonald's heading. And that is the meta description over there. That's what you see there, right? Also in the meta description, you should be putting the keywords in as well as far as you can. I see they didn't do that here, but I guess they are McDonald's. So then maybe they don't need to. Also, you will see that they've got sub headings here. Each one of these are pages. Now you are going to be doing that for your product, your actual products that you're going to be uploading, and you're also going to be doing meta descriptions and SEO for your products as well. So now coming back in your meta description, you can describe your store in less than 156 characters. So it says there, if you hover on the question mark, it will give you a description as to what you need to do in that block. So very quickly, I've put in there the perfect shoemaker and shoe fixer. Leather shoes are comfortable or a necessity. Maybe you are an athlete who needs running shoes. Okay. Now this is really just a thumbs up, but a couple of things I want to bring your attention to. The word shoemaker. Somebody might be looking for a shoemaker. So I've got that as one of the search words in the meta description. The word shoe, the word fix or fixer. Okay. Leather. Often when we're looking for shoes, we're looking for leather shoes. So those are all keywords. Okay. Comfortable, the word comfort. All right. Athlete, athletics, running shoes. All of these are keywords that somebody might be looking on Google for. So they might be looking for running shoes. Now understand there are thousands, if not millions of other companies out there that are doing shoes as such. All right, so it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to come out on the top when somebody goes and types in running shoes. Then the meta keywords are more keywords that you would like or that you can think of that would apply to your store. Now, you need to keep it applicable to your store. Don't just give any random old thing, okay? And it is separated by a comma. So in the when you hover above that area, it is separated by a comma, all right? And so I said shoes, shoemaker, running shoes, leather shoes, athletic, sports, and so forth. It's got to be applicable to your store. Please understand that the Google algorithm will penalize you if you go and just put in any old nonsense in there. All right. Then we actually call it punish you more than penalize you, because it'll just push you further down in the bottom of the list. And then this is for the Facebook. So if it's getting shared on Facebook, you would then put your title here, Smithy Shoemakers, and then a little description about Smithy Shoemakers that would come into there, and then upload a photo that you would like to go on there. So I'm going to just put the logo, okay, and I'm going to do the same thing for Twitter, Smithy Shoemakers. We take great delight, and then also I'm going to upload, click on there, and select, and the logo. Now, sometimes it really just depends on Twitter or Facebook. Sometimes Facebook doesn't give you quite what you were hoping to get because they have different settings or different things in mind. Really, we are at the mercy of the social media companies. And if they change things and, and they decide they don't want that image, maybe there isn't any image that pops up, whatever, then we are really at the mercy of the social media companies. So we obviously take what we can get. So we save it, and it's been saved. And at the top, it says your changes have been updated. Now, to just give you an example, I'm going to go to where the Smithy Shoemaker store is. I'm going to quickly refresh it so that the new settings can take place. And then I'm going to go to share and click on share. And now I can choose where I would like to share it to. All right. So let's go and share it to Facebook. Let's take Facebook. And we click on Facebook, and we then can open it up. And there, it doesn't come out very nice. But sometimes what happens is that if you look on a device, maybe a phone or something, it'll have a smaller version of it next to it. So it's not great, but it's there. Okay. And there's your heading that you had in Smithy Shoemakers. We take great delight in creating comfortable footwear, and then post to Facebook. This is somebody that is posting your store on their feed, and they can then say something about your feed, basically. So it really is what somebody else is posting about your store. All right. And the same can be done for Twitter and so forth. I'm not going to go through that now, but you get what I'm saying, basically. So these are very basic settings for the store SEO settings. And then when we get to products, there will be some more settings there as well. Thank you very much.